Hi guys, welcome to Watch Out Crypto. I am Alan Chang and let's get started. In today's episode, we'll cover how to trade in a bearish trend and what will happen after listing cryptocurrency in the economic well-being of U.S. household report, and the misunderstanding of Terra revival plan from Do Kwon. Fed listed cryptocurrency in the economic well-being of U.S. household for the very first time and clearly reviewed the financial situation of Americans, which is a great news for crypto holders because there will be more people accepting cryptocurrency. This is a positive news for the future run of cryptocurrency, but it still doesn't mean the market will pull straight up. Why? Because we can't ignore that the hike in the interest rate and the inflation. Let's get into what is listed in the report. The report pointed out that there is a higher probability that Americans use cryptocurrency as an investment tool instead of a currency to purchase items. According to the report, there are 12% of adults interviewed, but only 2% of them use cryptocurrency to pay for last year. And 1% uses them for transferring money to their family and friends. Based on the statistic, in this 12% of adults, more people use cryptocurrency as a target for trading. From the investigation, crypto holders still has a connection with traditional banks, also have other savings, 401k, and etc. 40% of them make over $100,000 a year, and 29% makes under $50,000 a year. The report pointed out that adults with lower income have a bigger chance to use cryptocurrency for trading and payments. And for these crypto traders, only 13% have bank account. Also 27% have no credit card. Investors who are holding cryptocurrencies are disproportionately high incomes and mostly still have transactions with traditional banks. Also have other retirement funds at the same time. Fed also mentioned this research took place before Omicron came out in the year 2021. So there might be a probability of different solution if the research was done later after the tragedy happens. After this report, investors should be more faithful, feeling one step closer to building up the crypto castle and actually start transacting in our lives. Terra pointed out that a lot of investors actually misunderstood the proposal of Terra revival plan from Do Kwon. The revival plan is not proposing of a fork. It will be a brand new chain. A simple way to explain fork is by changing the original rules with the agreement. Even though Terra is slightly trying to climb up, but the crash really damaged a lot of investors' assets. Two Korean police listed Luna Foundation Guard as a suspect for internal capital movement. To control the Luna Foundation Guard, the Korean police asked the Central Exchange to freeze all the related assets. According to Toshan Ibo, the top 5 cryptocurrency exchange in Korea is discussing how to cover the loss for Luna holders. Now let's talk about how to trade in a bearish trend. Actually, let me rephrase that. What to do in a bearish trend. A lot of people might think it's easy, just keep on shorting it, right? The answer is yes. You can definitely make money if you got in and got out of the trend at the right time. But personally, I wouldn't recommend trading both ways for most traders because it's higher risk. There might be a bunch of question marks popping up in your head right now. And the answer to this question is simple because no one can predict the market. Of course, there are professional traders trading both sides within certain intervals, but I personally don't recommend it for most people because, as I say, risk management is everything. So let's go with the kid strategy, which is keep it simple, stupid. I will show you where to get in a bearish market for both long-term and shorter term. As a reminder, before you execute any trade, you have to think about how to get out of it first and exit with discipline. First of all, this is a weekly candlestick chart of Bitcoin from T Analyst on Twitter. The RSI indicator is showing there will be a big leap in the long term, which I agree. But before that, the market will still go through a bearish trend first due to the whole economic cycle. For long-term traders or hodlers, FYI, HOD means hold for dear life. It's time for us to build up our base. This is a daily candlestick chart for BNB, which is a token created by Binance. Why BNB? Because BNB dropped more than 50% it used to cross over 700 US dollars. It also serves as a utility token inside Binance ecosystem. So it has a solid base and background, which is more secured for a long-term holding. As we can see, BNB met the pressure zone and the RSI showed at a higher level. In the short term, it has a higher probability of not passing the pressure zone. If it goes down, I will separate my capital into 3 portions. If it hits the support zone 277, I'll go in with 1 portion. If it breaks again, I'll buy the other portion at the support zone of 218. The last portion is just to wait and see if there's a better opportunity and also risk management. Next, this is the daily candlestick chart for Mana. Mana is a highly traded gaming token for Decentraland. Now it's currently building up the bottom with the second leg. Mana fell from almost $6 to close to $1 right now, which is a great opportunity. If it hits the blue support zone, which is around 0.7, it will be an excellent price to get in. Also, break the capital into 3 portions for risk management. For the short-term traders, you can sell it after it hits a red pressure zone about 120. If it breaks, then buy it back. Finally, is Ethereum. This is an hourly candlestick chart for the short-term trends. As we can see, Ethereum is actually creating a pretty nice wedge, but MACD is trying to death cross at the bottom, so for short term, it might drop down first. If it hits a yellow line at the bottom around 1920, it will be a great chance to get in. If it breaks a blue line in 1896, then stop loss with fewer damage, or lock in the gains on the yellow line on top. There might be a big trend coming out around 2:30 or 9:30 UTC time, which is when the US stock market opens and closes. Overall, trading is all about discipline. With the economy not looking so good, plus the increase in the interest rate and inflation will cause the whole market to go through a bearish trend. Not only the crypto market, but also the same for the stock market and the bonds. Even though crypto is showing resilience so far, but it's still hard for it to escape from the whole economic movement. So, what we need to do right now is to find the right time to get in and accumulate our current base and get ready for the bull run to come. Thank you for watching Watch Out Crypto. I am Alan Chang. I'll see you next time.